up, guys? It's your girl Nicole Kirkland, and welcome back to Kitty Kompound. As you guys know, Kitty Kompound is an online dance and fitness tutorial platform for all levels of dancers. So head on over to kittykompound.com and start your 7-day free trial today. I am Nicole Kirkland once again, and I am a creator, choreographer, teacher out in LA. I have a lot of experience in the industry, and I'm just here to share some knowledge that I've learned throughout the years I've been here. Today, I'm giving you guys 3 tips on becoming a viral class choreographer. Let's get into it. A lot of people want to be a viral class choreographer. I get it. It's really fun. It's really cool. Your classes are packed. You're making good money. A lot of times you get asked to choreograph around the world and teach classes. Sometimes you're teaching classes to thousands of people, millions of views online. It's dope. But what are the key elements to make this happen? I am giving you guys 3 tips on how to create viral choreography. Number 1, be superb at wordplay. So, what is wordplay? Wordplay in choreography is creating movement that represents a word or phrase in an interesting and symbolic way, okay? That's my own definition of it. I don't think you can really look it up in the dictionary, but for me, that's what it represents. Creating movement that matches lyrics, and the more interesting and the more different you can make it, the cooler it's gonna be. For a fun example, let's use Drake's song, Hotline Bling. If you guys haven't seen this music video, make sure you go check it out so you know what I'm talking about. But what makes it stand out is Drake's moves to his lyrics, right? So we all know this one, it was just so iconic, and it just blew up because it's just a fun and interesting way to interpret the lyrics, and I think that's why everyone loved it so much. A simple exercise to improve your wordplay is to pick a random word and then think of 5 to 6 different moves that can represent that word, right? So let's just say we have the word time, for example. Well, what's a very simple way to interpret the word time? Maybe something like that. And if you were to ask this question to a bunch of other dancers, I can guarantee you somewhat of the first move would be something, like this. So push yourself, think of 5 more ways to interpret this word, and that's where we're really gonna start seeing your own personal choreography and your own voice come through, is because your brain is gonna start going places that other people's won't, and that's what makes you viral, that's what makes you different, and that's what's really gonna get you guys a fan base super quick. Number 2, have a wow moment. So most class choreographies are about 30 seconds to 1.5 minutes, depending on how slow or fast the song is. And usually during this amount of time, I want to have one moment that really shocks the audience, right? So you'll see this a lot in my heels classes. I do a nice power move. Sometimes it's more about flexibility, sometimes more about strength, sometimes it's just about being super contorted and sexy. So I want to bring up an example of that. In my video to Baby Boy, my choreography, there was a moment that this part in the song hit this nice snare, and it kind of just shook the song, and it was definitely a power moment in the song, and I was like, yo, the choreography has to replicate that. So as you can see in this example, I do my legs out, whoom, and they smack, pow, and that's right on a snare, and it made a moment where the audience was like, yo. I remember seeing other people try and even replicate it in other pieces, so that's how I know it was a really good moment in general. Another example I have is my piece to Lay It Down by Lloyd. In this one, it's hip hop, so I didn't focus on strength and flexibility as much. I focused more on musicality. In this song, there's a lot of snares that hit, and I knew that I was like, yo, I gotta hit every single one to really have that wow factor. Not only did I hit every single one, I tried to make my movement bigger so it looked more impressive with the speed of the snares in the song. So next time you're making your choreography, make sure you find that one wow moment that your audience is gonna be completely taken back by. And this also goes into what song you pick. So if you have a song that's maybe a little bit more boring, maybe stay away from it and find a song that has something exciting in it that you can make some bomb choreography to and have that wow moment. Number 3, have sex appeal. Now, when I say have sex appeal, I don't necessarily mean, show off your butt and wear lingerie and get views that way. I just mean find your own way that you attract people, right? We all have our own sex appeal, and we use it in everyday life, so we should also use it in our art, in our choreography, in our dancing. So figure out who you are as a person and how you attract people. Are you loud? Are you really outgoing? Are you more shy and timid? However you express your sex appeal, bring it into your dancing, and your audience members are going to start finding you super relatable, and they're going to enjoy watching you dance. I have one more example of how I use my sex appeal in dancing, and it actually is the whole reason why I started heels dancing in the first place and heels choreography. I felt like everyone online was kind of dancing the same way when it came to heels, and I was so different. I was more into R&B, I was more into sultry dancing, and I really just took that and I ran with it, and I created my own style, which is why I feel like my heels classes popped off so fast. So find your own sex appeal through your choreography, and I promise you, your audience members will be gagging over you. All right, guys, so those are my 3 tips on becoming a viral class choreographer. Hopefully you learned something today. Maybe you'll take 1 or 2 or hopefully all of them into your next piece of choreography if you are planning on trying to go viral and be a class teacher and travel the world. I'm really wishing you the best of luck, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.